Hello guys, it's time to talk about Toy Story 4. And yes, I finally decided to watch this movie. And no, Toy Story 4 is not an unnecessary piece of shit that doesn't deserve to exist, like I continually said since the movie's announcement. Not Toy Story 3, Toy Story 4. It actually kind of introduced some new concepts. First of all is the idea of washed toys. Washed toys are of course toys that get washed essentially and either seek a new kid or new person because some adults play with toys obviously, and or they just wander around the world basically looking around the world. And they introduced the fact that anything can be a toy, including a spork. Yep, a spork. I wonder if all the Christmas ornaments have eyes are also sentient as well. Which really brings to new perspective. The villain of this movie, which is this doll that, has a broken voice box, wants to do voice box so a kid can love her, but no, the voice box doesn't work. And she thinks that trying to steal Woody's voice box, which works perfectly, can save her, but in reality doesn't, because kids are kids and they just don't care. And basically, the villain has like a redemption story and finally finds love. Basically, the villain isn't technically really a villain. See, the villain just wanted to be loved, which is kind of like the last villain of Toy Story Bros. More dramatic, and unlike the last villain, Watcho, which is the bear, the villain does not turn evil and turn on the heroes. All this character wanted to do was be loved and cared for by a kid, which is kind of sad if you really think about it. No one wants her because I wonder that's how all broken toys probably feel. They just get thrown out and they don't do anything else. Probably get destroyed by fire at the end. And yep, it is a bit sad. Backstory definitely sadder than Up, but you know, but overall, Toy Story 4 isn't the most unnecessary film of all time. There are definitely films that are more unnecessary, like far more unnecessary, like the Jaws sequels. That's if you want to see an unnecessary film. They actually made this work into the Toy Story universe much more. But I still have my doubts of the Buzz Lightyear spin-off. Like, come on, Pixar. Think of something new and original. I know they're making a furry film as well, which, come on. Do you really need a movie about a girl falling in love with a panda? It's like, that's like the furry film 101 catalog. But it might actually be a good movie. It's called like Turning Red or something. But, yep. This movie, I apologize that I said this movie was unnecessary. It is a necessary film, and I apologize for saying it doesn't deserve to make $1 billion just because of nostalgia. Even though that's how the Lion King remake made $1.6 billion, and doesn't deserve $1.6 billion because the Lion King remake is inferior to the original and always will be. And they even put Keanu Reeves in this, but yeah, Keanu Reeves was in this movie as well. Yep, Keanu Reeves. He was one of the animals, the stuffed animals that were in this movie as well. Well, and yeah, the other movies that are similar to this. And apparently on September 12th, you could watch Toy Story 4 in this random place in Wisconsin. So at least if you live in Wisconsin, you can still see this in the theater. So good job for that one person in Wisconsin that's gonna probably see it in the theater still. But overall, Toy Story 4 was not a bad movie. That's basically it about this video. Goodbye.